Hello. Today we're going to attempt to install a backup camera system in my 99 Dodge Ram. I think a lot of this is similar in all vehicles. And this is one I received, which my wife got me for me for Christmas. I'll try to put a link in my video so you can, if you want to go check out one of these. They've got several brands for all different types of vehicles. Of course, mine comes with, I got the rear view mirror with the camera in it, which I prefer that instead of having to mount a separate monitor. We've got the main cable, which will run from the rear of the truck into the cab. We've got our backup camera, which will attach to that main cable. And then inside of the cab, that main cable will attach to this, and the rear view mirror will attach to the other end, and then we'll have to get power to it and tie it to the reverse light signal. So that's a rough overview of what we got. So try to get started by getting this cable and this cable installed in the truck. Okay, I'm here in my Dodge truck. So where I'm going to start is taking this cover off to try to get my wiring down this door. And then over here I'm going to go ahead and mount the rear view mirror camera, take off my old one. And I'm going to try to get into this to try to get my wiring up in here. So I'll get started on that and see where we gotta go. Alright, first we're going to remove the old rear view mirror. On mine it just has a Phillips screw here. You just unloosen that. Depending on your vehicle, it may install differently or have a Torx head, but you can see it slides right off. And now we'll take our new mirror and we'll slide it right on there. Okay. Just in case we're doing this on a 99 Dodge Ram, for a couple years for that matter, there's two, you open this door here on the front, there's two tabs. One here, one here. There's kind of spring loaded. You just push them in. And then when you push them in, you pull on it and it'll release. I actually just had to get my hand and screwdriver up in there on the side. Kind of had a little more pressure and it finally popped loose. And that's what released that. And once you do that, you push toward the rear of the vehicle. And you can see it's got two slotted tabs here that just slide into those, so that pushes toward the back. So that's how we access that. So now I'm going to get my camera cable, get it up into here, and then try to fish the other cable across the headliner and down this rail. Okay, now I'm getting the wire run down the post here. I just pulled this cover off, and like I said, it's just got little tabs on here and it snaps right off. So I have managed to, I just went underneath and I fished me a wire up through here. So I'm just going to tape my wire to this, pull it up through here, get it all the way over to where the rear view mirror is, and we'll be done with this cable. Okay, I've got that wire in down underneath my dash and got it ready to attach. Now I'm run this main cable, and it'll probably go pretty much underneath the truck. Probably tie it to like a brake line or something down the main frame of the truck there. Okay, I've got my camera mounted. Mine was had a license plate bracket, which is fairly easy to mount. So as you can see, it's mounted here. And then my cable comes underneath, and like I said, I run that big cable underneath the truck. So just plug the two of them together here, and all I gotta do is tie that up. So I just run that across the frame rail of my truck and tied it to the existing wiring, just running across the frame. After when I got my wire up here in the engine compartment, I just took the cable and just found me a spot in the firewall. I already had an existing grommet in there, and I run that into the cab. And then I also ran a power wire. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. I've got a wiring harness right here, and I managed to get my test light and put my truck in reverse and just check power on the one that I thought it was a reverse wire, and then I was on Dodge, it was the purple. You may be able to search for your type vehicle and find out. So I ran that reverse wire into the cab as well. Then after you come on inside to the cab, they had the harness and the one cable going to my camera, you know, just screwed in to that four-way, just a pin connector. And then this one has 3 separate wires. It had a black, which was a ground wire, and I just attached it to the frame right underneath. And also it's got a green wire which goes to the reverse signal, so I attached it to the wire that I just brought in from outside. So like I said, this one just attaches basically to your backup lights. If you can't find one, you can run a wire all the way from your reverse lights at the rear of the vehicle all the way up inside the cab. And then it also had a red wire which ties to an accessory, you know, just a power wire that doesn't stay hot all the time, is only hot with keys on. So I just spliced it in here right here where I actually was able to find an accessory wire. So that's all of mine. Like I said, you know, I had my wiring that I run up through the overhead. I've still got everything apart, so all I have to do now is really put everything back together. But as you can see, the camera power's on, and as soon as I put it in reverse, there's our backup camera, and off. So that's my video for installing a camera, for a backup camera for a vehicle. If you have any questions, comments, like I said, I'll do my best to help you, but you know, all vehicles may be a little different, but not too bad. So I hope this video helps you. Thank you very much.